Hey everybody, I'm at a river crossing today. About a year ago, maybe a little bit less, the Army Corps of Engineers came through and cleaned this section of river out. Of course, there is a bridge behind me, but the interesting spot, or the spot of interest for me today, is the side of this levee. This is mainly sand and silt that's been laying up here for almost a year. It was piled up to, in some places, probably 6 or 8 feet deep, and I've not been able to adequately search it. On the other side of the bridge, everything was spread out, and I was able to find some gun parts over there. Made a really nice video. If you haven't seen it, I would like to ask you to please go check it out. As for today's mission, this pile of sand and silt has been spread out finally, and so I want to search it and see if there's anything in it. Our first find so far today is a surface find. I'm not sure if this is a necklace pendant. I believe it may be. Feels like it's made of metal, maybe. But I'm not sure what kind of metal. It's got that 4-leaf clover in the middle. And that looks like an actual clover. That is an actual 4-leaf clover that's been pressed in a book, it looks like. Because I pressed a lot of 4-leaf clovers in books myself, and that's exactly what they look like. It's been laminated in resin, maybe? Not sure what it's laminated in. That is a cool find. We have had a couple decent rains come through since this was spread out, and it's washed down through the sand to give you an idea how deep the sand is now. And maybe spot some stuff that's been left behind as it washed out. What have we got here? The skull of some kind, maybe a cat. Going up through here, see what we can find. There's a wadding from a shotgun shell. We got something black sticking out of the sand here. There's a piece of coal. It's been washed, it's rounded, but that is a piece of coal. Now we got something steel here. What do we got? It's a spring of some kind. That's neat. Got a bottle top here. So far, maybe old. No, I don't think it's that old. The way the rings are around it. I saw this square base. Aluminum can of some kind. Okay, I've got myself a fairly long target here. A fairly big target. It's acting like it's got iron in it. The deeper I dig, the deeper it gets. Oop. I've struck iron. Looks like a big old piece of plate of some kind. Don't need that anymore. Get my other glove on, I'll just dig it out. Maybe it's an old road sign or something that's worth something. It's got writing on it. Looks like a starting to look like a license plate or a county road sign. Bigger than a license plate. Oh, oh my goodness. Handicap parking. Looks like a handicap parking sign right there. That's neat. Never found one of them before. Must have hauled it from somewhere else, because I don't think there'd have been any handicap parking here at all. But I could be wrong. Okay, I've got an interesting target here. Thought it was going to be deeper than that. It's jumping all over the place like a pocket car, but it's a can. We got us another target here, showing up like a quarter, showing about 4 inches deep. And it is well beyond 4 inches. I'm feeling something there, something hard. Wow, whatever it is, it's big, a lot bigger than the hole I've got. So let me widen my hole. It's like a big piece of aluminum. Best I can tell. Yep, here we are. What do we got? Oh, is this gun parts? Is this gun parts? Y'all, I think I found part of a shotgun. Haha! This is part of what I came for. Yes, sir. Part of a shotgun. This is the trigger assembly, trigger housing. Been in there a long, long time. This makes another gun part, my first gun part of 2023. But I was suspecting something like this to be down here. So there should be a barrel around here somewhere. I would like to say it's close, but the way this has been moved around, it might even still be in the water. I'm going to look for it. This is awesome right here. Well, I'm finished with my little hunt. It was a short one, but it was a successful hunt. Check out what I found. I think everybody recognizes what this is. This is my very first handicap parking sign. A few pieces of coal. I enjoy picking this stuff up when I find it. Got a few shell casings, 2 bullets, a couple pieces of jewelry. This is a necklace pendant, and I honestly believe that this is a real 4-leaf clover that's been set in some kind of resin in the middle of this. It's plated with something that's peeling off, and a cute little ring. Get this out here in the sun. It's got a pretty good little sparkle to it. But to see for sure what it is, I'll test it with a magnetic key case. It does stick to a magnet, so it is not gold or silver or platinum. I don't have a brush with me to brush this off, but this is definitely a shotgun trigger housing. This is the trigger guard. The trigger is in here, I'm sure. Whatever's left of it, it's probably steel. This is the hammer. This is where it would have mounted to the stock. And this is a lever to release the barrel. It would have been a single shot. There's a pin right here that the barrel would have swiveled on when you break it down. So this is an exceedingly exciting find for me. So if anybody knows anything about what model this might be, please let me know in the comments. I'd really like to hear from you. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Maybe consider subscribing. Thank you.